of the world, birth. When you hear the title of the story, birth, it seems to you as if we are yet to be born. We all human beings, because maybe we look like human beings, okay? But how many of us do you think are human beings in reality? Only a few. Because maybe we look like a human being, but if you look at, just I would like you to understand the real situation of the world. At present, what has happened? A country that is weak is attacked by a country that is one of the most powerful country of the world. A country is a place where so many lives, so many lives means so many people live, right? A big population. Clear? They have thousands of families, thousands of houses, thousands of babies, school going babies, school going boys, girls, university boys going boys, girls, right? A beautiful world. Understood? Where I'm talking about the beautiful world of happiness that exists in every home is at stake. The peace in their houses, in their sweet homes is at stake. Why? The reason is attack. The slaughtering of the innocents. Here, when a poor, weak country is attacked by a powerful country, the intention behind the attack is to kill humanity, to rob the right to life, to rob the right of a person to live with dignity, to live with what? Pride. One human is depriving the other of his right to life. But if you stop for a second and think, just pause for a few seconds and think that another person living in another weak country is also a human being. If I have a family, if I belong to a family, if I have a right to be happy, if I have a life of my own, understood? Then do you have right only because you live in a powerful country to rob me of my life? To rob me of my right to life? To destroy the world of happiness inside our homes? Is this good thing? No, not at all. Isn't it? But do you think it will be right to call those people destroying another country in the name of what? Expansion? In the name of vested interest? Understood? In the name of aggression? In the name of exercising control over the weakest, the poorest? In the name of exerting your supremacy over those who you think are not loyal or under control anymore. This is not the way to make the world understood, submit, make the world respect you. If Jesus did not forgive those who were killing him on a cross, Jesus would not have been God to humanity. The only reason he became God is because the few sentences that he said. What are those sentences? Forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. They are innocent. Actually, who are responsible according to Bhagavad Gita for the death of Jesus Christ? The mean qualities in you make you a beast, not a human. So, the mean qualities in the people living in a powerful country in the world is making them attack a weak country. And thousands of people are dying only because those people who are killing the people of the weak country are in need of freedom from the mean qualities that they bear inside their bodies. They are not able to free themselves from the mean qualities, the beastly qualities that they have inside them. What are those qualities? Bhagavad Gita called them Lobh, Kam, Krodh, Modh, Moh, Maschurya. These are the mean qualities. Life is a struggle to free ourselves from those mean qualities. And the perfect souls are walking. You might have seen on TV, some Buddhist monks are walking. Understood? The world. They are now in America. They are walking. Why are they walking? The reason why they are walking across the world is to spread the message of peace, to reach every home, to purify those people, to prevent those powerful people of committing those messages that these Buddhist monks understood are spreading all over the world as they walk. Understood? The message is to purify those powerful, understood, from committing crime against humanity. Don't commit crime. Stop the killing of innocents. Stop. This is a message to those. The work of those Buddhist monks across the world is a message to those powerful not to commit crime against humanity. Don't do it. And the story that I am going to tell you today by A.J. Cronin is almost similar, but a little different. Why is it little different? There was a time, England, I have told you about England. England was divided into four parts. What is this? Welsh, Northern Ireland, England, and Wales. I understood. Switzerland, you see, sorry. One is hilly areas of Scotland. Scotland, listen to me. Scotland, Northern Ireland, England, and Scotland, Northern Ireland, England, and Wales. Okay. There were many mining towns in England because, coal mines are there in England. And the story is set in a mining town. And it was in Wales. Wales was one of the places in England. Okay. Wales mining town. What was it? It was Wales mining town. Clear? In that very town, what happened? A doctor is just out of his medical college. Understood? A doctor is out, newly out. The doctor is newly out of his medical college. When you are newly out of your medical college, what does it mean? If you are newly out means you have just passed out of the medical college. Do you understand? And what is his name? What is the name of that doctor? The name of the doctor is Andrew Mansion. What is the name of that doctor? The name of that doctor is Andrew Mansion. Okay. What is that doctor doing? The doctor, newly out of his medical college, understood, was an assistant. You know, if you pass out, understood, of a medical college, if you are newly out of your medical college, you cannot feel free to work in any medical college. You need to work as a house sergeant, house staff, or as an assistant. Clear? So he started working as an assistant to an expert in the field of medicine, maybe a senior doctor. He started working under a senior doctor because he has to learn a lot before he start practicing, understood, freely. Because as soon as you pass out of a medical college or university or anywhere, you cannot be given the full responsibility because you are still new to the profession. Understood? He was new to the profession. Who was new to the profession? Andrew Mansion. Understood? That fellow was new to his profession. And you know what happened? He came back from his duty and now he's taking rest. Who? Mr. Andrew Mansion. Where? In his room. Where? In a province of England, in a place of England called Wales. Understood? And Wales in one of the mining towns of Wales. Understood? Mining towns means, coal mines were there in England and many people worked there, miners. Understood? They used to work in those mines. Understood? And naturally, even in Singur, you might have heard about Singur, Singur, across the Triveni River, a big Tata nano factory was coming up. Many hospitals also, came up in that particular place. Similarly, as that was a mining town, naturally, many hospitals were there. Understood? And he joined one of the hospitals. Understood? In the mining town of Wales. Understood? Who? Andrew Mansion. Okay. As an assistant to a senior doctor. Suddenly, he was called. Who was called? Andrew Mansion was called. By whom? He was called by Joe Morgan. Why was it called? And it was near midnight. Understood? In the middle of the night. If you are called by someone, in those days telephones were there, and naturally he was called. Understood? And as Joe Morgan was a miner, he was working in one of the mines of Wales. Understood? Naturally, he had the right to call the doctor as he needed medical help. Understood? So, who was called? Andrew Mansion was called by Joe Morgan. Then, who is making the telephone call? Number one, the name of the doctor is Andrew Mansion. Calling whom? Who is calling? Joe Morgan. Understood? This man is calling him. When? Near midnight. Why? Why is he calling near midnight? Because it His baby, understood, his wife was going to give birth to their first baby after 20 years of their marriage. Do you understand? When are they taking the baby? After a gap of at least 20 years. Can you believe it? So, the birth of the baby was very important to the Morgans. Understood? Because as it was their first baby, his wife was going to give birth to their to his wife was going to give birth to her first baby after after 20 years. Understood? After 20 years of their marriage. Clear? It was very important to save the life of the baby. As soon as Morgan Mansion got the call, he got out of the room. Understood? And started. Set out for the house of Joe Morgan. Understood? It was a long journey. He had to face a lot of problems on his way to that particular house. Finally, he reached that house. When he reached, what he found was it was poorly furnished house. And the situation of the baby was really very bad, critical. Everyone sitting around. Understood? The baby was delivered, baby was born lifeless. Everyone believed, everyone, whoever saw the baby, believes the baby is dead. Why? The baby is not responding. That fellow, who? Doctor. Who is this doctor? Mr. Andrew mentioned. What does he do? The first thing he does is using his medical knowledge, patience. Understood? Using his medical knowledge. Number one, medical knowledge. Number two, patience. Number three, presence of mind. He worked continuously. Clearing the mucus. You know mucus that comes out of the nose, mucus. Understood? Saliva like something. Clearing the mucus. Rubbing the chest of the baby. He continuously works. Clearing, rubbing the chest of the baby. Understood? Clearing the mucus. Understood? And finally, what happened? When he did not give up. After a long struggle, the baby finally cries. Everyone, the exhausted nurse, there was a nurse must be there. The nurse cries with joy. And the grandmother of the baby, the little born baby, prays in gratitude. Oh God, thank God the baby is alive. The moment the baby cries, his job was done. It is not because of the fact that he is a doctor, he saved the baby. It is because of his patience, his desire his passion, his devotion to the service. Understood? Clear? And intention to do his duty with respect, with a sense of duty as a doctor. Understood? Proved that impossible can be possible when you do something with the sense of duty, with devotion to your duty, with the real perfect intention. And the duty of a doctor is to save the life. Understood? And that is why I'm saying his duty was done. The purpose for which he was brought was successful. Right or not? He began to be praised not only by those inside, by the entire area, people from around that particular locality came to know about the holiness, about the greatness of the doctor. There are many doctors in many hospitals, but how many of them do you think are in real doctors in the real sense of the term doctor? How many of them? Many of the places, we all are human beings. Only few become doctors. Only few of them become Bidhan Chandra Ray, one of the greatest doctor of West Bengal. Only one, two of them become real doctors. Others, they are running after money. Understood? This doctor will see you only if you have a lot of money, you have to give this fees. Amount is 10,000, 5,000, 500, 1,200. These are their fees. If you are able to pay these fees, you can get treated by that doctor, you can go to that doctor. What is this? The sole purpose of education is to earn money. Understood? Is this why we go to universities? Is this why we go to college? And that day when he saw save the life of the baby, you know what? Going into the sunlight, he woke up. Understood? He spent the whole night because he got the call near midnight. Went out of the house, reached the house of the baby, which was poorly furnished. And as soon as he found the situation critical, he did not give up. Understood? And his best effort gave the best result. He succeeded in saving the life of the baby. And everybody thanked him for what he did. And now what happened? He has to go back to his hospital. Understood? Doctor cannot spend the whole day, whole year in my house if I have called him. Understood? Naturally, when it was time for him to leave that particular house, already the day broke. Understood? At the break of the day, there was first rays of the morning sun. Understood? The first rays of the rising sun reached that particular house, and walking into the first light of the sun, understood, means of the rising sun, he felt something he had never felt before. According to him, he realizes saving the life of the baby gave him or made him feel as if he was a successful person. His success, understood, he realizes that the achievement, Understood? Saving the baby, saving the life of the baby, understood, was his real achievement as a doctor. Understood? So, these saints, understood, gave him, made him feel that he understood the value of the job he was doing. He understood how valuable. He understood the purpose of his job as a doctor. What was the real purpose of his job as a doctor? The real purpose of a job of the doctor is not to earn money. It is to serve the humanity without expectation. And you know, the real service to humanity lies in your selfless devotion to your job. And that selfless devotion to his job resulted in the giving the gift of life to the newly born baby. When the doctor brought back the dead child to life, his job as a doctor was done. He understood the real purpose of his job. Understood. We suffer because we don't know the real purpose of our coming to this world. Everybody, whoever it is, anybody in this world has come with a mission. And all you need to do is you need to understand the purpose of your coming here, the purpose why you have come to this world. You have a agenda. Understood? And you have to work according to that. Unless and until you find the purpose of your existence, your life is of no use to not only you, to others as around you. So you need to understand the purpose of your work, and that day he got to understand the purpose of his work. And now I want to tell you about this man, A.J. Cronin. A.J. Cronin was not only a doctor, he was a novelist also. Understood? And he made those doctors around the world understand the purpose of their work. It is a holy profession. Give your 100%, save the life of the people. Don't run after money. With this, I come to the end of this class. If you think that you have benefited from my class, please don't hesitate to give me at least one like. Bye.